What are the top 5 things that I love and the top 5 things that I hate about the Dayton area? Stay tuned and I'll fill you in on all the details. Hi, my name is Stephanie Clemens with Remax Victory. I'm a local real estate agent in the area. I post weekly videos regarding entertainment, lifestyle, and real estate. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. So what are the top 5 things that I love and the top 5 things that I hate about the Dayton area? Well, let's start with the top 5 things that I hate. So first of all, the humidity. I mean, let's face it, no one likes humidity. I don't like to take a shower, walk outside, and sweat right away. I grew up in a very mild, dry climate, and so the humidity kills me every year. I never can seem to get used to it. It's crazy. So humidity is the top thing that I really hate about the Dayton area. What else? Allergies. Once again, I grew up in a drier climate. The allergies, I wasn't in a valley. Here we're in the Miami Valley, so all of the allergens, is my understanding, all the allergens just kind of hang out in the valley, and then you get these allergies. I have itchy eyes all the time. I have a runny nose, a drippy nose when the time is right, and it's annoying, I have to say. It's annoying. Unpredictable weather. I mean, who wants to have 80 degrees one day and 30 degrees the next with possibility of snow? No one, right? I want to know. Like, we could have Vegas weather, but no, not in Ohio. They always say that the weather is very unpredictable in Ohio because we live in Ohio. So, unpredictable weather is number 3. You never know. Is it spring? Is it not spring? Is it winter? We're not sure. We just go with the flow and take it from there, I guess. Another thing that I hate about living in Dayton is 35. So we have in the area, we've got 675 over here, we've got 70 right here, we've got 75 right here. So we're surrounded by little highways. 675 is considered the loop. It doesn't go all the way around the city, but anyway, it's a half loop. It's a half moon. Then you've got 35 that kind of splits right in the middle, which is very convenient. Thank goodness for Highway 35. However, the speed limit is 55 on 35. Every place else at 65. So we kind of forget that we're going on 35 because you're, going along in your little rate that you need to get someplace in. And next thing you know, there's cops that sit there all the time. So 35, what I hate about it. And if you get in an accident, if there's an accident on 35, not you, thank goodness. If there's an accident on 35, you're going to sit there for a while. Yeah, because there's not a lot of exits, and it's 4 lanes and no shoulders or anything like that. So 35, you drive 55, drive 55, no less. Well, you could drive less, but no more, and just stick with 55. I mean, that's the safest bet, because I'm telling you, those police officers are hanging out around there, and I don't want you to get a ticket. The last thing I hate about living in the Dayton area, there's always construction. Always construction on 75. Always. I have been in this area for almost 20 years now, and there is always construction on 75. So make sure when you're going on 75, whether you're coming up from Cincinnati or coming down from Cleveland, that you make time for traveling through the Dayton area. All right, what are the top 5 things I love about the Dayton area? Well, first of all, we've got tons of metro parks and bike paths. So if you are an outdoorsy person, or maybe you're not even an outdoorsy person, however, there are bike paths for you. There's metro parks. Based on what your interests are, you can find a metro park regarding that. Is it gardening? Is it farming? Is it kayaking? I mean, there's all kinds of different metro parks. Get outside, enjoy the metro parks, enjoy the bike path, which you can run and walk on also, and just get outside, enjoy the vitamin D, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the weather while we have it. And you, I guarantee, will find a metro park that you enjoy just as much as I do. Another thing that I enjoy is how close we are to Cincinnati, Columbus, Indianapolis, Cleveland, Chicago, Nashville, Tennessee. I mean, we're just kind of right there in the middle, it seems like. And you just go up 3.5 hours to Cleveland. You go an hour to Columbus. You You go an hour to Cincinnati, an hour and a half to Indianapolis, 5 hours to Chicago, Nashville. Let's talk about Louisville and Lexington, Kentucky. If you want to see some horse races or go to Bourbon Country, we're 2 hours from there. I mean, you can't beat the location of Dayton, Ohio. You cannot, hands down. It's the most convenient area that you will be in that I can think of, besides out east, but there's traffic out east. So number 3, there's hardly any traffic in the Dayton, Ohio area. It is number 4, small town living. I'm kind of combining all of these in one. Small town living, so there's hardly any traffic. If there's traffic, it's because there's an accident or construction on 75. So please plan accordingly. But for me, I live in the downtown area. It takes me at the most 20 minutes any time of the day to get to any suburb that I need to get to. You can't beat that. I'm telling you, you cannot beat it. So very, very minimal traffic is a huge benefit to the Dayton area. And why? Because we're a smaller town-ish. We've got a small town feel. A lot of people know, they live here, they stay here. We've got the base that brings a lot of people in. People either love it or hate it because it's smaller than what they're used to. But it's a great place to build a community, build a business, because we do, and this is one of my favorites too, have tons of small businesses. So you've got the mom and pop restaurants, the mom and pop shops. So if you're just walking in the Oregon district, that's full of small business, and you have to enjoy that. I mean, that's what makes a community so great, is those small businesses. So we've got small businesses, a small town feel, low traffic, we're close proximity to some major cities, and the metro parks and bike paths. So what more could you ask for in a city? But what about the cost of living in Dayton? Well, I will show you next week what the cost of living looks like in the Dayton, Ohio area. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or comment below. Maybe you can comment about what your top 5 love and hate relationships are with the Dayton area. I would love to hear it. So be sure to leave a comment, click to subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you next week.